gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad, you're too rude, you're too bad, you're too rude, yeah.
When officers receive a call, they take the call and they go out and take care of the call, investigate the call, and you know that can entail a lot of different things, whether it be processing a crime scene, whether investigating a traffic accident, whether investigating a traffic complaint, a theft call. There's numerous different calls that can be given to an officer, and it's the officer's job to respond to the call and investigate the call. If during the nature of the investigation it's found that a police report needs to be constructed, then the officer will finish up with as much investigation that he needs to take care of at the scene and come back to the law enforcement center to type a report. On a typical day on afternoon shift, it starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Officers see a multitude of different calls, ranging from traffic accidents to theft calls to assaults to traffic complaints. Really, afternoon shift, this shift, you see a lot of different calls. And so when officers start their shift, they go out and they start patrolling, monitoring traffic, making traffic stops if needed, and really operating in the whole community policing realm, being visible out there amongst the community. A lot of time is spent on police reports.
I'm Officer Brian Kern with the Helena Police Department. I prioritize my calls. If we get dispatched to a call and we have enough officers to take the calls, and obviously that's the call I go to. Sometimes we do receive multiple calls for service in a short amount of time, and so I prioritize my calls by if there's any physical harm to anybody or another officer, like physical assaults or anything along those lines. Basically anything that has to do with like the immediate safety of the public are calls that are on the top of the priority list. The best way of putting it is you never know what you're going to get when you go to a call. Some calls may come out as something serious in progress, like a physical assault, and then you'll show up and it'll be de-escalated and along those lines, but then you may get a barking dog complaint. You never know what that's going to turn into, being attacked by a dog, or maybe the owner's upset. So really, we get such a variety that you never know what you're going to get called to or what you're going to get on scene. So you want me to talk about my theory? I believe that 95%, maybe even more than that, of the people we deal with in this job are good people. They're good citizens. We just have the unfortunate business of dealing with them in tough situations or bad situations. Everybody goes through tough times, and just because you're going through a tough time or may receive a traffic ticket or something along those lines doesn't make you a bad person. It's just our job to enforce the law and make sure that the public is taken care of and safe.
Okay, pause it for a second.